Good evening, everyone. This is Kosala, also known as Marventus, bringing you yet another cast of one of my Starcraft games. This is Thursday. Thursday is Marv's Point of View day, and that is the day where I bring you a cast from one of my own games, so we've absolutely no idea what the hell is going to happen here. I might win, I might lose, I've got absolutely no clue. Right, we're up against a Zerg opponent, that much we know. Other than that, I've got no freaking idea what this map is, because I haven't played on any of the new maps. This could go badly, this could go well, I've got absolutely no idea. And as you can see, I'm about to plop down a 6-2. Why am I doing that? That is because it's always best to be safe rather than sorry. This is what I find. So after I plop down my 6-2, I am going to create a couple of drones, up to 8, and then I will start saving up my cash for creating a couple of Zerglings. Now, ZvZ matchups are absolutely amongst my worst, I should say. I am simply not particularly good at them. We'll see how this goes. I'm commentating this live, as you can see, of course, in the first person. I've got absolutely no idea where my opponent is, and as soon as my Zerglings pop, I'm going to go check them out and see if I can figure it out. Spawning pool now about to be done. I've got just enough lava for 2 Zerglings and 1 Overlord. Oops, not enough minerals for the 1 Overlord though, and there we have it. 1 Overlord on the way. Exciting times. Our Zerg opponent has not popped in so far. It's time to get the first gas up. Okay, let's get an attack move going to the south. Put those on key 1. Let's get these guys heading to the north corner. Let's get a queen out. Whoops, we've got no cash for that. There's the queen. Let's move 2 guys onto gas while we wait for the other one to pop. There it is, another drone on the way, and we've discovered them. Good, let's see how much damage we do. Not many. He's got his spawning pool out, he's got nothing else going on. Alright, let's get a spine crawler up. Another drone. Alright, we did okay. At least we know exactly where that guy is. Let's bring him to... where should we bring him to? Let's bring him over here. We might want to do some Nidus play at some point. And the queen is out. Let's put her on... oops, actually no we won't. Let's put her on 4. Spine crawl on the way. Let's get the droning going then. At this point I will generally want to try and drone up to full before doing anything else, because it is important to get that economy going, and for the time being we've got no reason to believe any shenanigans are going to be up. So let's get the second gas going as well, because I'll be teching up quickly. Time for another Overlord soon as well. There we are. Now that droning is starting to look reasonably decent. Let's get 3 on that as well. So I thought I got 3 guys there, but actually only 1. Oh, that came out just in time. Let's move that Overlord into the middle of the map. Let's drop some creep over there. Okay, let's take a look at how our count is going. Not bad. Let's get a few out there and then tech up to lair in a moment. Okay, so I've got absolutely no idea what's going on over here, but I think if we are fast enough we might be able to get a Nidus worm in there and cause some serious havoc. Which means we do have room for, I would say, a few more Zerglings to be plopped out without it being a massive waste. And let's also get metabolic boost. Looking solid. Take a look at how our economy is looking. Decent, decent. The question is, will we be fast enough to do some serious damage or not? I imagine a Baneling's nest will be on the way any second now. Where the hell is my base? Right there. Pop down some Evo chambers there to guard the door in just a second. Okay. Let's get Nidus network up. Let's get more lings in play. Did they see the Nidus network? I don't think so. Let's get an Evo chamber right at the door. And then another one at the door. Make sure it's properly protected. Fantastic. That's that sorted. Let's continue to pummel out the lings.
Metamorphosis complete. The hive cluster is under attack.
And then let's park the spine crawler right behind there. Which should get us what we need to do. Let's put that RTS on there as well. Okay, let's then empty that right there.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Let's get these lings out and see if we can do some serious havoc. Okay, what have we got coming here? We've got roaches.
Our forces are under attack.
Let's get some spine crawlers built here. Damn it, I am completely out of... well, there we have it. I think we can probably finish this off courtesy of the lings. How are we doing here? Alright, we're almost done.
Our drones are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Looks like we've lost this game. Indeed we have, boys and girls. We'll do a quick recap of this in just a second. I seem to have been slightly bad at my base defense while I was waiting to do the inevitable rush over here. That is a little unfortunate. We'll take a look at this in just a second. So let's GG out of this for the time being. Always was quite weak on the ZvZ. Right, so that was a losing game. Let's get right into the replay and take a look at what the hell happened here. Since that was nice and fast. Save replay, yes, why not? Backwater Gulch, yes, excellent. Alright, replays, multiplayer, Backwater Gulch. Let's lock and load and see what happened here. And I think this, well, I've just updated the game with the patch as well, so we should be looking at the new replay interface. So let's get rid of that, and then let's get production up. Well, fantastic. Look at that, everything looks lovely. We've even got a count here. So in the bottom left-hand corner as the red Zerg, we've got our opponent, Mr. Sork, who, as we saw, was victorious. In the top left-hand corner, we've got myself, Marv Ventus. Now, we knew what I was doing. Let's go see what he was doing. So he started out with some droning. Nothing weird there. He's pulling out his drones. I'm waiting for my 6 pools to land. Take a look at the mineral count. Obviously I am currently slightly ahead, it would seem. Or is that my usage, or is that my gathering? Oh yes, of course, I was hoarding up minerals to do my 6 pool naturally. He did the gas mod issue, or the gas trick, not the gas issue. My overlord heading down there as we saw. Okay, let's take a look at this. Yeah, he's gone for a nice standard opening. He's got his spawning pool coming out at 12 supply. Or is he? It looks like it'll be out at 12 supply. So he went for a standard 12 spawning pool, also skipped the expansion and went straight into a roach rush. Which I would have countered with my lings had I had my base defense sorted adequately. I could of course have expanded into a roach warren in preparation while I headed out there, which is probably what I should have done on hindsight. So there we have the strategy sorted out. When I did my rush out, I should have plopped out a roach warren and had a couple of overlords spawning, so that I had the necessary defenses on the way in the door, which of course I did not in this particular case. There is his spawning pool going down at 14 supply. And my lings should be coming out any second. There are my lings out now. And of course with that many drones you do have what you need to defend against an early ling rush anyway. So nothing odd about that. I think I probably took out no more than 1 or 2 of his drones there. About to find out in a second. Actually, let's take a look at the units lost and keep an eye on that. Here come my lings now. Just as his spawning pool is done. So the original idea is perfectly fine. It's just my moving up from there. These 4 lings very seldom survive, no matter which kind of opponent I'm up against. They do a little bit of damage and they pop out. Okay, I lost one there. He lost one there. Okay, that's really not very bad at all. I actually took out 6 drones. That is a considerable amount of drones. So the original rush actually was perfectly fine. It did what it was supposed to do. However, then the bit that came after that was what failed. The original droning up part was perfectly fine. Let's speed that through a little bit and take a little look at how his timing looks on his roach warren coming up. My spine crawler going up, his roach warren is now going up directly after my initial attack, so we are now at 18 supply for our red Zerg player. There's his roach warren. At that point my first couple of lings are out. He's getting his overlord out to avoid being supply blocked. A few of his lings come poking around in my base. Any second now. He's got a few lying around here at the bottom. Yes, he does, just keeping an eye on things. There's the first roach out now at 32 supply. And there's the second one out as well. 5 more on the way. And I encounter that I'm popping out my lings over here, but my lair has just begun at that point. So really a tad late. I should have gotten started with the lair earlier, which I actually had the ability to do, and should have started actually started a roach warren while I did my Nidus network rush as well, because at this point hard to recover from this, because he's already ahead by 7-8 roaches, and here are 3 more. Yeah, my timing was totally off on this one. That's clear. It was totally off on this one. The only way I would have survived here is if I had actually done what I was supposed to do, which was block off correctly here, but get that base defense up as I did my Nidus rush, which I did not do, and that was some sloppy work here from my side. Some sloppy work indeed. Now the question is, did he expand as he did his rush? He did. He actually did expand as he did the rush with the roaches, and when my lings took down the base over here, I did not pop down here to see what was going on. He also had a huge amount of lings popping out here while I was rushing around there. Yep, definitely. There was no way I was going to win this one. So, what does that mean? That means against ZvZ, I've got to come up with a fast roach or perhaps a roach infester strategy. Potentially a baneling infester strategy. Had I known what was going on slightly sooner, I may have done this differently. The blocking of the corridor was a nice idea. It did delay him for quite a while. But there's no way I was going to wind up beating that many roaches. Yes, everyone, that was a definitive clear defeat. The Marv was vanquished, as he often is in ZvZ games. I really need to get better at this. Now that you guys have seen the replay, you're welcome to comment below on ideas about how this could have gone otherwise, on build orders, timings, and whatnot else. There was absolutely no chance I was going to be making it out of here alive. I'm interested in hearing what you have to say. Of course, as always, like, dislike, comment below, and let me know if you like these first-person perspective views. I know that the commentary becomes slightly less dynamic when we do it this way, but I actually think it's quite instructive to hear the thinking as it happens, and to also hear your feedback afterwards. So do let me know what you think about that. Have a lovely evening, and enjoy the gaming.